All right, I know we're here on YouTube talking about Instagram, but wait, if you are trying to build any type of personal brand, if you're in a business and you're trying to elevate your business on Instagram, then this is a video you have to watch. I'm going to be reviewing InstaClubHub, which is a tool you may or may not have heard of. But if you're trying to build a business on Instagram, build a personal brand, trying to get brand deals, anything to do with making money or having an impact on Instagram, you're going to want to stick around for this full video to see if this tool is the right one for you. But first off, I gotta say, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Trent Thurston, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. If you are new, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so you never miss when I drop a new video. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And if you still haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit it this time. For all of you OGs, the ones that have been around seeing all my videos, then you know what comes next. That's the question of the day. So my question of the day for you is very, very simple. Are you currently on Instagram and trying to build some type of following or build a business or just trying to do something with Instagram and monetizing or Instagram and building some type of influence? Let me know in the comments down below if what you're trying to do over on Instagram, because I'm curious to know. It's crazy to think over 1 million people are using Instagram each and every day, and that is just a massive audience that's waiting to be tapped into. So a lot of us are really starting to use Instagram as a tool to build influence and also monetize that influence that we then create. But it's not easy. The algorithm's always changing. Should you be doing reels, single image posts, carousels, stories a lot, stories a little? What about trending audios? There's all these little ins and outs, and things are constantly changing, as we just mentioned. So how do you know what to do, when to do it, what's working, what's not? It's just a huge pain to try to keep up with all that. Now, I tried to keep up with it, and let me tell you, I failed miserably at that. So when I started seeing Brock Johnson and his mom, Charlene Johnson, posting all the time about this InstaClubHub thing, and Brock basically branded him as like the social media Instagram guru guy, I kind of started following around and paying attention and wondering like what they were all about. Now, they give out a lot, and I mean a lot of free content. So if you're not following either of them, go check them out over on Instagram. I'll have their handles down in the description below. But yeah, if you aren't following them, they give away a ton of free content. And that's what kind of linked me in. I was like, wow, these people are really giving a lot away for free. Let's check it out and let's try some of it and see what happens. And as I would try some of their different strategies, as I would try the different things that they were giving out, I couldn't believe the success I was starting to have. So it made me wonder, if I'm getting all this for free, what happens if I join their paid program? What really happens in there? What's happening behind the scenes of the InstaClubHub that are making all these people have so much success and making them have so much success that they're able to offer it for some information for free. So what I did is I joined InstaClubHub, and that's what this video really is about. Is I want to give you guys the behind the scenes review of what I think about InstaClubHub and if it's worth it or not for you. So I'm going to go talk about some of the pros, the cons, what it is, and what you're going to get. Not exactly in that order, but that's what you got coming. So make sure you stick around to the end. So what is InstaClubHub? Let's go through that first before we dive into my review on it, because I want to make sure you guys understand what it is. And then after that, we'll cover what you're going to get inside of InstaClubHub. And then we'll go through my pros and cons. So what is InstaClubHub? So really what it is, it's a paid member site. So you're going to get access to exclusive features and things that they're rolling out that's only for people that pay money. It's not anything to do with the free content they roll out. This is going to be even more in addition to leveled up, faster access to things inside the hub. So that's really kind of what it is. It's a website. You log in, you use your username and password, and then you have access to this training website of all the different information out there. So what do you really get with it? What you're getting is you're getting access to trainings from the basics 101. If you've never even touched Instagram before, this will still helpful for you because they're going to start from the basics. I'm talking very much 101 elementary how to use Instagram all the way up to the very advanced features. And the best thing is that these trainings are always getting updated. And when you join the hub, you're asked to take an assessment to basically understand where you currently stand on your knowledge of Instagram, and then they're going to recommend a video series for you to watch so that way you're getting trained on what you need to know to get to the next level. And then there's more levels for you to look at, and you can look at the levels below in case there's maybe a small gap you have. It's really up to you, but it's kind of nice that you walk in and you're kind of said, here's some things to start with. this will take you to the next level. You're also going to get a monthly training done by either Brock or his mom or both of them together that you can either join live or you can watch the replay. And all the replays are available on the website. So you don't have to worry about if it doesn't work out for you. You can still get access to that training. The thing that really hooked me though into giving this a try was the fact that you're getting a 30-day content calendar. So you put in a survey, you fill out your niche, your target audience, what you're trying to do, and all these different questions. And then you get a calendar sent to you that gives you 30 days of content already planned out for you, as well as some fully scripted reels, some story ideas, all this stuff in there to help you win faster. And that's all included with all the trainings, the live trainings, and all the replays, all the video content that's already been created, as well as the PDF content that's been created, because there's been a lot of guides that Brock has done that you then get access to as well. And the very last thing that you get access to is going to be you get weekly memes sent to you, templates, so that way you can quickly make some quick memes if you like doing that type of content, as well as some trending audios to try to take advantage of some trending audios. So you really get a lot of bang for your buck. And the best thing is they're always adding more to it. There's always new things coming that are going to help you continue to improve and get and grow on Instagram if you're willing to put it in the time and if you're willing to consume the content. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the pros and cons of Instagram, or not Instagram. Let's get into the pros and cons of InstaClubHub. So the pros, as you can see, as I've already kind of covered a lot of things, there are a lot of pros there. You're getting a content calendar. You're getting access to people that are diving into the algorithm and Instagram itself to see what's working and what's not. And one awesome thing is they just hired somebody onto their staff that did her, I believe it was her, doctorate in Instagram analysis. So she's basically looking at Instagram specifically and the data and what's working and the algorithm and all this stuff. So basically her PhD is in Instagram and the data side of things. So that's going to help things get even better for those of us inside the hub, because she's going to be able to back up ideas and tips and tricks with actual data on what's working and what's not. So that's going to be a huge pro that's going to be coming. I believe she's relatively new to it, so I'm assuming that her impact will be felt in the coming months. Also, one of the biggest pros for it is quite affordable. There are a lot of different deals that have come out at different times that are going to help you guys save money. And the best thing is that I do have a link to help you guys save. It's in the comment section below. So make sure you scroll down there. You're going to have a link to check out joining the InstaClubHub, and you're going to have a couple different options to get started, and it'll have all the different current promotions that are running through right now. I'm not going through what promotion is running right now, only because they do like to change them. Sometimes you're going to get a free Instagram profile review. Sometimes you're going to get B-roll ideas or something like that. Like, the promos are always changing, but you have to use the link in the description to get those promos. So use that link and then join with whatever tiered version you are able to afford. And that's another pro, is they have tiered options. You can do monthly or you can do yearly. I highly recommend the yearly because you get a lot more features for that. But if you can't afford it or you just want to try it, you do have like the weekly trial as well as the monthly. But again, I highly stress you and highly encourage to try to afford the yearly. It's going to pay for itself extremely fast. And I can probably keep rambling on and on and on about the pros, but I think you can tell the pros, there are a lot of them. With all those pros being said, if you're ready to just check out InstaClubHub, again, let's go down to the description. You'll have a link there to be able to go ahead and check it out and start getting your Instagram flying. But with all that, you got to be asking yourself, this sounds too good to be true. There has to be cons. And guess what? There are cons. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is the best in every single category. Everywhere is going to have, everything and everyone is going to have some faults. So here are the cons that I personally believe that InstaClubHub has. I do believe that they are very fast to roll things out. And when they do that, not everything is perfect just yet. I have had some issues with getting my content calendar to me on the date it was supposed to be. But with that being said, their customer support is the best customer support I've ever had. I email them and I get answers extremely fast with accurate descriptions of what needs to be done, and it's resolved even just almost instantaneously. Yes, you do have to give a little bit of time for the person to get to your email and get back to you, but I can tell you this, any problem I've ever had inside the InstaClubHub their support team has fixed it extremely fast. So when I look at how fast they roll things out and it's still a little bit buggy, or maybe it's not working 100% correct, I think they acknowledge that and then try to make that remedy it by basically having an amazing support team. So that is a con in my opinion. They don't troubleshoot everything perfectly. It's not going to roll out 100%, but they do try to remedy the situation. So still a con, but they have noticed that con and in my opinion addressed it, but it's still there. I want you guys to be aware of it. Another con is there is a lot of content inside the hub, so it can be slightly overwhelming of where to start, where to go. I wish there was a more of a guide or a pathway that you could take to have you kind of like guided through everything a little bit more. They do have that series I talked about based on where you rank. You then start watching videos based on that. But then there's so much other content. I'm a person that likes some black and white instruction, so I would love to have a little bit more of that. Now, that may not be a con for some of you guys, but I want you to be aware that when you join, you have to be the one willing to sift through all the information, pass that video library that you're given for saying, hey, watch these first. You have to be willing to put the time in to watch the video. So if you're really serious about this, this con really kind of dissolves and goes away. It's really not a big issue. But again, you have to be willing to put in the work. This is not an easy button. So for those of you thinking that this is going to be an easy button, you just hit I join InstaClubHub and instantly I have 1 million followers. That's not the case. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, and it's going to take consistency. Other than that, those are really kind of the only cons I have. I personally like that there's not too many training calls as in like weekly. I like the monthly ones. There's so much going on in life. We're trying to do so many things as individuals in this world that having a weekly call sometimes can be overwhelming. I like the monthly ones personally, and there's video or replay access, so I don't have to be there right there in the moment. I can consume that when I see fit. I also can go back to videos that were done a year ago or 6 months ago or 3 months ago or whatever and be able to watch those. And I didn't mention this in the pro section, but their website is extremely user friendly in their search function. When you type something into their search bar, it pulls up exactly what you're looking for. So if I say B-roll content, it's going to pull up live trainings ahead, it guides, all these things like that. And they just chose a platform for their website that's extremely user friendly if you're going to be searching for different terms or things you're looking for. I just can't speak highly enough about their search capabilities on their website, which is why I'm stumbling over my words. So the long and short of it all is I do really think InstaClubHub is one of the top, if not the top Instagram resource out there for if you're a network marketer, a business owner, someone looking to become an influencer. You are an influencer and you want to take it to the next level. You're doing ambassador stuff, you're doing brand deals, whatever you're trying to really do on Instagram, whether you're a newbie or a influencer with 1 million followers, I truly think this tool can help you. I've had nothing but great experiences so far. I can say that I have grown since doing it. Have I put as much time and effort in there to really take off as I'd like to? No, I haven't. But that's on me. That's not on them. So if you're serious about growing on Instagram and you want to take something to the next level, I'm telling you right now, give this thing a shot. Give it a shot for a year. See what happens. And then make your decision if it was worth it or not. I think going for the full year, it's a reasonable price. And for everything you get, if you're willing to put the time in, it's going to pay off extremely fast. So then, again, if you want to start that, just scroll down in the description. You have a link to start going right away. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. This is one of my favorite tools for building on Instagram. I know we're on YouTube here, but again, a lot of us are building over on Instagram. So I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of this tool and just give you my overall thoughts, which again, I can't say more positive things about it. There are a few cons, but the cons are very small and easily fixed. Make sure you come back next Wednesday because each and every Wednesday is when I drop my videos. So I will see you guys then. Otherwise, I'm out here, guys. Take care. Peace.